and meditation. So before beginning, I would like to give you a quick summary of the book. I think we need to mute somebody first. Okay. I request you masters to keep yourself on mute so that we can have a smooth experience. So before beginning, I would like to give you a quick summary about this book. This book is about Pyramid Spiritual Societies, India, and it's their own publication, Be a Master. It's written by Brahmashri Patriji, who is the founder of Pyramid Spiritual Societies. So this is the first edition of the book, Be a Master. So basically it outlines the objectives and activities of Pyramid Spiritual Society, which was before known as Kurnool Spiritual Society. So it includes, the objectives like promoting meditation, spiritual science, and pyramid power. So the book details various chapters on meditation, meditational experiences. There'll be suggestions on what books to read, automatic writing, and wisdom from the New Age masters. So it emphasizes on the importance of meditation for enlightenment, the benefits of pyramid meditation, and significance of spiritual knowledge. So this book will be shared in the group as well. So you can, whenever there is a session, you can go through on your own after attending the session, because it includes a lot of things like personal experiences of the masters and the list of spiritual books and the technicalities of getting a pyramid constructed. So all in all, the ultimate message is to become a master through meditation and spiritual practice. So that's about the book. Now we will read the first chapter of the book. I'll share my screen where you can see the book. I hope it's all visible to you. Anybody? Okay, good. So the first chapter tells about the Kurnool Spiritual Society. So now it's called the Pyramid Spiritual Society. So let's begin reading. I will read the highlighted parts because there is a lot of information which you can read by yourself as well, and some of the things are quite repetitive also. So I think we will stick to the parts we can share in the session because we are time bound as well. So the Kurnool Spiritual Society. The Kurnool Spiritual Society has been formed with the aim of creating an awareness among the public about the importance of spiritual science in our day-to-day lives, and to help everyone investigate the other realms. That is, the I think Selva Kumari, I think, can you mute yourself please, because there is some disturbance.
Somewhat disturbed.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, I'll continue with reading. So it helped. See, I lost the flow, so please keep yourselves on mute. To help everyone investigate the other realms, that is, the other frequency universes, through the means of meditation and astral travel. With this view, the group at the Meditation and Enlightenment Center at the premises of Sri N.G. Shori, Prakash Nagar, Kurnool, formed during June 1990 and registered itself as the Kurnool Spiritual Society on 31st December 1990. So it was a small meditation group, and later they had some objectives, they had some vision, so they made Kurnool Spiritual Society, which is currently known as the Pyramid Spiritual Societies. Now I'll be moving to the page here. Which tells about the emblem of the society, which will further tell us about the objectives and the vision it was made, which is quite interesting as well, how the emblem of the society was designed. So the symbol or the emblem of the society has the following features: the triangle, the meditator with a third eye, and the words energy, consciousness, and knowledge. So the triangle here represents the overself. The whole aim of the subject of spiritual science is in fact to bring the knowledge and essence of the overself into the underselves that we are here on this earth plane. So the overself is the triune self consisting of the doer, knower, and thinker parts. A doer part comes down as the underself. We go down. Sorry, masters, this is acting a little strange. Okay. Are you able to see the text?
Till the triangle we can see.
Okay. So the overself is the triune self consisting of the doer, knower, and thinker parts. A doer part comes down as the underself, and the overself is called the psyche. In meditation, we always see the overself as a pulsating triangle, a 3D prism, or a pyramid if we see from one particular angle. So the triangle represents the overself and the underself. So overself is our higher self and underself is our physical body, because as we know that we are just not this physical body, we are more than the physical body. So, and in meditation experiences over time, we also, when we start meditating, we might perceive the overself as a 3D prism or a pyramid. Then we'll move forward. There is a meditator as well in the emblem, which depicts a person in meditation. The main aim of the society is to promote meditation, and the way to highest enlightenment is ever through meditation. The meditator is depicted as being above the ground level. This is because in meditation, we do become anti-gravity bodies. In meditation, our astral bodies are released from the physical bodies, enabling us to travel freely. Astral travel is one of the major aims to be achieved. So the meditator has an anti-gravity body, because when we meditate for a long time, then our physical body, we lose consciousness of the physical body. So we easily go to a no thought state. We go into our astral bodies. So it's easy to take it from there. Then comes the third eye. Meditation means activation of the inner senses. The third eye metaphorically symbolizes the totality of our inner senses. In meditation, the third eye begins to get activated slowly, and in its final culmination results in the ability to see Akashic records. The word Rishi means a seer. What does he see? He sees the great beyond. He sees into alternate frequency universe. He sees into all causes behind all the effects manifested in our particular plane of being. How does he or she see? He or she sees with his or her third eye, Acquisition of the third eye is the singular goal of all advanced souls and is the main proposal of the society. So when our sense of perception is heightened, that is what is third eye, because right now we are just perceiving the world with our two eyes and what we see. But with third eye, over the course of time, we will know that there are more things, because all our sense of perception begins to expand. Then we come to energy, consciousness, and knowledge. We are all, I think some kid is there or somebody's trying to sketch. Anyway, energy, consciousness, and knowledge. We are all ECK units in the whole of existence. There is nothing which is not energy, consciousness, or knowledge. All beings, however, vary in their particular ECK contents. The three, energy, consciousness, and knowledge, are interrelated and are directly proportional to each other. That is, if you are more energetic, you will become more conscious and consequently open to more knowledge. If you have more knowledge, you will be more conscious and be more energetic, and so on. So as we see that all three are dependent on each other. So the essential purpose of each lifetime is to increase our ECK content, and that is the meaning of the word evolution. So how beautifully Patriji has defined evolution, that if there is more energy, then there is more consciousness and there is more knowledge, and everything is dependent on each other. I'll go slow. Pyramid power and meditation. The triangle also represents one face of a pyramid. The powers of pyramid are manifold, and one of the major effects of the pyramid energy is that it facilitates easy astral projection. Experiences of many persons in small-sized pyramids in modern times suggest that enhancement of ECK is indeed the main proposal behind the design of pyramid. One of the main aims of this society is also to promote the concept of pyramid meditation. So it is said that if you meditate under a pyramid, the energy is much more. And we know about the famous pyramids too. Like the Egyptian, if you think of pyramid, so many pyramids will come, and meditating within pyramid will make your energy flow even better. Then we come to the next chapter. It's about meditation and spiritual science. Meditation is the single most important method or practice by the help of which we progress in the acquisition of knowledge of spiritual science. And spiritual science is the science which studies the nature of life between birth and death, nature of life before birth and death, and nature of consciousness, nature of choices, plans, and purposes of all beings, nature of happiness, progress, and fulfillment, nature of our dreams and out-of-body experiences. So meditation it doesn't only have the purpose of relieving your stress, but it has even more purposes, and spiritual science is basically studies all these areas. Then spiritual science and enlightenment. True religion and spirituality have always been coming out with so many facts about life and death, nature around, purpose of life, etc. Following are some of the wrong beliefs held by atheists and agnostics concerning the above, and the corresponding truths revealed by the spiritual science. So some of the fallacies, in fact, we can go through is that the fallacy is this: physical body is I. We think whatever we see, this is the only reality. But the fact is, the physical body is not the total I. The physical body is just one of our 7 bodies. Then, second one is birth is the beginning of I and death, the end. That's how we see life as. But the fact is, before birth, I was, and I continues to exist even after the death of the physical body. Then there's another fallacy that things exist by chance and events. But the fact is that nothing happens by chance. Everything happens by choice. Then there are more fallacies you can go through when we share the PDF with you. Then of course there are some more fallacies which, the godly people, Patriji says, the half-baked godly people generally say that God is somewhere in heaven and we have to worship him and surrender ourselves to obtain salvation. But the fact is that God is not a person. God is the fundamental substratum consciousness. We are all gods. Everything is God, and we only have to realize this and evolve. Then, like this one is quite nice, that we have to repress our emotions and desires and mortify our body and self to attain salvation. Patriji says, in fact, it is a fact that there should never be any repression. We are here to express ourselves, ever so. Physical body should never be subject to any mortifications. We make our own suffering through our false belief systems. Then suffering is God-given and we should always strive to courageously endure. When we experience suffering, the cause should be immediately identified and uprooted. So that's how we can be rooted in our spiritual self. Then he also points out like the day-to-day life and common problems, like problems exist in our day-to-day life because we are weak in will, or because we are ignorant, because we hold on to wrong belief systems. Sometimes we are giving too much importance to ourselves. Sometimes it's because of laziness and lethargy. And sometimes we just want to live at the expense of others. We never take responsibility of our actions and we keep blaming others. So he says there'll be no problems if we can make our will strong. We replace our wrong belief by truths through the study of spiritual science. And we totally remove one's self-importance. And we involve ourselves in creative activity without ever wasting time. And learn to live for the overall benefit of all the parties concerned. So now he comes to the part of how to do meditation. I think most of us are already aware, but let's take these important points, that we have to take a comfortable posture, clasp your hands, close the eyes and observe the breath and do conscious breathing. So this breath awareness meditation is also called as the Anapansati meditation that we are going to do after reading. So what we have to do while meditation, we have to be aware of our breath. And it says in conscious breathing, we have to be aware of our breath and nothing else. Our total attention should be on the breathing alone. So the logic behind that is, when one is actively doing conscious breathing, one's normal mind's broadcasting and receptor functions totally cease and one is in a no mind state. And no sooner the no mind or non-doing state is achieved. So the normal functioning of the brain, which is constantly thinking, your mind, it kind of slows down, it ceases, and then slowly you will be in the no mind state. And no sooner than the no mind or non-doing state is achieved, the other mind starts functioning. That is, one comes out in the astral body and begins to have new perceptions and new experiences. So again, when we lose consciousness of our physical body, then we can perceive what is more than the body. Then he talks about benefits of meditations. We are already aware of so many benefits, most of us. But in short, he says most physical applications are because of mental worries. All mental worries are because of intellectual immaturity, and all intellectual immaturity is primarily because of lack of spiritual knowledge. So that's how he has summarized that if we don't have the spiritual knowledge, we will be intellectually immature, and that will be the cause of our mental worries. So that is why Pyramid Spiritual Societies is very, very, it encourages everyone to get the right spiritual knowledge. So in meditation, he says that one's energy is increased through inflow of energy from cosmic energy sources. New information about alternate realities is obtained, and consequently there is an expansion of consciousness. And of course, meditation helps us to be physically and wonderfully fit, mentally and perfectly agile, intellectually razor sharp, emotionally full of calmness, friendship and joy, existentially full of positivity, creativity, spontaneity, and spiritually illumined. So, through meditation, we come to know of our own eternality and of our infinite capabilities. In short, he says, we come to know about our godhood, and as a corollary, we become aware of the godhood of all other beings. The unaware seed, sapling gods that we are, through meditation, reading books, and personal discussions, grow into aware tree god, full of beautiful flowers, fruits, and shades for all. So, this is the motto of Kurnool Spiritual Society. We will be sharing the book later, and today we'll be reading till this part. So masters, if you have any questions or anything, whatever comes in your mind, or any discussion you would like to have, we can take it after the meditation session. So we'll start with the meditation. So basically we'll be doing Anapansati Dhyan, which is focusing on our breath. So we will cross our legs, cross our ankles if we are sitting on a chair, and we clasp all 10 fingers into each other and slowly close our eyes. I will be playing Patriji's music, and his guidance will be there all along. If you think the music is very strong or you're not able to go into meditation, you can take out the, you can, mute the audio, and you can still stay in the meditation. So just be comfortable now and try to close your eyes, slowly getting into the form, observing each and everything with your closed eyes, and taking a minute to just connect with yourself, connect with your breath, connect with everything around you. Just observe the simple inflow and outflow of breath. Just relax into this moment.
My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and the rest of the world, today we are sitting in meditation. We are in meditation. Don't open your eyes. Be with the breath. What a great day today. A day when we are in deep meditation. Every day should be in deep meditation. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, every day we should spend with closed eyes in our chosen spot, in our own house, in a darkened room. Some nice fragrances around, nice perfumes around, in total darkness, a nice comfortable seat, totally relaxed, crossed legs, crossed feet, crossed hands, crossed fingers. No sounds whatsoever in the mouth, and no forms whatsoever in the mind. Being with the breath. Eyes are closed, my dear friends. No thoughts in the mind. The first law of the science of meditation says when you are with the breath, the mind becomes empty. So, let us all be with the breath. The breath is the reigning deity in meditation. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods, meditation, the most important thing which energizes our body, which energizes our mind. My dear friends, don't open your eyes, come what may. What a wonderful thing meditation is. Every child, every youth, every adult, every oldie, everybody should meditate every day. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Please don't open your eyes. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear guides, remember that we are always guides. Remember that we are masters. We create our own realities. We designed our own lives. We are ever the master of our own lives. And we are here to be friends with each and every life form. Friendship is the natural state of affairs between life forms in the whole cosmos. And every life form is a master unto its own self. And every life form is a god unto its own self. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India, and the whole world, we are all in meditation. Meditation means being in total emptiness of the mind. No waves whatsoever. No thoughts whatsoever. Like an absolutely calm lake. My dear friends, be with your breath. The breath is the key word. Be with the breath. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and the whole of the world. Now we are all going into meditation. I request everybody to sit quietly, either on the floor or on the chairs. If you are sitting on the chairs, kindly cross your feet. My dear masters and my dear gods and my dear friends of India and the whole of the world, now we are going into meditation. Cross your feet, clasp your hands, cross your fingers, close your eyes, and be with your breath. Don't chant any mantra whatsoever. Darken your room. Switch off your lights. Bring the curtains down. Make the room as dark as possible. Switch off all cell phones and external disturbances. You can take the support of the wall, back of the chair, sit comfortably. Sit as relaxedly as possible, my dear friends. Don't chant any mantra. No sounds in the mouth. We are not Hindus now, we are not Muslims, we are not Christians, we are not anything. We are just human beings out to go into meditation. The breath is the way for meditation. Be with your breath. Normal, natural, easy, soft breathing. Don't think about your family or your society or your friends. Forget the past and forget the future. Be with your breath. In the mighty present, the mind has to become empty. That is the objective. When you are with the breath, the mind becomes empty. When you are with the breath, the mind becomes empty. When you are with the breath, the mind becomes empty. Let us sit with closed eyes for a long, long time. Let us go into meditation with beautiful music in the background. What a great thing meditation is, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods of India and the whole world. Nothing better than meditation. And coupled with music, nothing could be grander than that. My dear friends, don't entertain any form. The physical form of your guru should not come in your entry into meditation. Only the breath. Only the breath. Only the breath. My dear friends, don't open your eyes. If you open your eyes, the game is lost before you start. Don't open your eyes. Come what may. The point is to keep your eyes closed.
Last 5 minute masters. Let's just sit with our breath for last 5 minutes. Enjoy the deep silence in and around you. How relaxed your mind has become. Observe how relaxed your body has become. Your soft, natural, tranquil breath is back to its rhythm. Enjoy the silence, the stillness. Feel the energy shift in your body. And slowly bringing your awareness back into your body. Feeling grateful for this time, feeling grateful for the knowledge, feeling grateful for the wisdom shared by Patriji. Let's thank all the masters who are guiding us all the way. Thanks to all Singapore and Hong Kong masters who have come together to expand Patriji's mission and vision. Thanks to all the masters who have joined today to raise this energy. Now slowly, masters, let's come out of meditation. You can feel your toes, you can feel your hands. Unclasp your hands and keep both the hands on your eyes, and slowly, gently open your eyes within your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly come back You can rub your hands, you can clap for this wonderful energy. And thank you so much for listening to me. Once you are ready, you are open to ask any questions or share your experiences. Thank you, Sarita ji.
नेहा जी, बहुत सुंदर मेडिटेशन और आपका विजडम था, और वो बुक्स में जो आपने डिटेल्स दी, इट्स वेरी नाइस. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you so much for joining. I think it's Patri ji's wisdom जो हमारे पास आया है और इतनी प्यारी सी बुक में और हमारे थ्रू सबके पास जा रहा है, और I expect that everybody takes it forward from their end. So because it's something that costs nothing to anybody, right? It's just free of cost wisdom which Patriji has given this immense knowledge without even asking for anything. So this is the least we can do to take this forward. Thank you, Gauravji. And masters, you are free to talk in any language you want, although it's an English session, but you are free to talk in any language. Hindi and English, I understand. Yeah.
Thank you, Neha ji. Wonderful initiative, and it was very, very powerful today. Especially, I remembered when I was doing global and this music, we played it for like 2.5 hours. So it really inspired me to sit long hours of meditation today. So, like I was, it is very, very strong inner calling. So, thank you, thank you. Today's session brought me again back to my self. Thank you.
Thank you, Monilji. Thank you for being here. I think Monilji supports us a lot in these programs. So we are very, very grateful to have you here, Monilji, always. Thank you so much.
Nothing. We all one consciousness, I can feel it now. Before it was only words, but we all doing it together. Like you said, you just said that we are just trying to reach to people and share Patriji's knowledge, what he has given for free. So, and that was his vision. So nobody's we are all supporting each other actually in one way or another.
Yes,
We're all
absolutely.
uplifting each one of us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Monilji. Thank you, all the masters, for your messages.
Thank you, Neha ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Pragya. So, masters, we'll be sharing the book in the Maitri Mudita group and also the Hong Kong group. And if anybody wants to forward it to their respective groups, they can do so. It's just we don't want to duplicate messages, otherwise, it's too many messages to follow. So I'll be sharing it. So it's recommended that you go through the book, attend the session, go through the book, read each and every line so that you can understand it better. Because in a session like this, lot of things are said. So sometimes we lose the concentration. So it's better that we read the book. So thank you, masters, for the time today. I think if there are no more experiences or questions, we can end the session now. Monilji?
You are the host. Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Yeah,
end.
I think we can end the session, and we will again come back tomorrow for another wonderful session of wisdom and meditation. So thank you again, all the masters,
Thank you.
and
Thank
we
you.
look forward again for a high energy session tomorrow. Thank you so much.